Hello again everyone, welcome back. Today I'm reviewing another of the Vegas de Santiago cigars. I think a lot of this company, they are a Costa Rican company, and today's choice is the full end of their spectrum of cigars. This is the fullest of their various cigars. This is the Heritage blend. This is the Heritage Torpedo, and this is a 6x52 cigar. If you notice under these lights, look at the wrapper. It is just perfectly made. Now here is your density. The Heritage is a blend comprised of a Maduro Oscuro wrapper from Ecuador. The binder is also from Ecuador, and the filler is Costa Rican and Nicaraguan. This cigar is just beautiful, dark brown. There's the band. That's the typical Heritage band of the Vegas de Santiago. This blend was come up with by Mark Naus, the son of Rudy, who is the proprietor or the head of the Costa Rican factory. Now, that being said, beautiful cigar it is. Let's sample it and let's see how it is. There's what we took off for the cap. Draw is very good, just a tad firm, but very good. There are notes of a dark chocolate and coffee. Cedar, very nice pepper. An initial light up, the finish you're left with, and I expect this to change, is was a little on the par of a raw almond. The longer you go, the longer you wait, it's changing into a sweet cream. There's the slightest bit of a citrus on the front. Sort of hard to tell at this point, but you can tell with that cedar there's a little citrus mixed. So that's how we're starting. Of course, I want to let it sit for a minute to let the flavors sort of come together. The Vegas de Santiago Heritage Torpedo, and we'll be right back. Well, I'm about a half inch in. And cigars made a little change. The flavors have really settled down. What you get on the initial draw, or the initial flavor you get, is a cherry, quickly followed by cedar, and it's rich. And backing it up is the coffee and the dark chocolate. And there is a sweetness to it, of course, the richness there. The pepper is good. I would say it's average, 5 out of 10, average amount of pepper. The pepper does somewhat linger on the finish, and the finish is, instead of a sweet cream, it's more of a toasted sweet cream, if that even exists. But that's the flavors. It's a toasted, you could almost call it a toasted French vanilla, but same difference. Toasted cream, toasted French vanilla, and some lingering pepper. The burn has been pretty even, as you can see. The cigar appears or feels medium bodied, showing signs to going medium to full very soon. But it's very nice. The cherry initial flavor is interesting, not unusual out of a Maduro cigar, and it's just you get that quick taste of cherry, and then the cedar comes right in and takes over. So it's not a long-lasting cherry like a flavored cigar, but you get it initially, and it's a nice blast. So that's where we are at the 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch point, and I will be back as soon as something changes. Well, I'm here just past the midpoint, and the cherry and cedar notes are now evenly distributed. They you get both flavors, but they're mixed so evenly, and you detect them both, but they're quite even. There are some leather notes detected right after those sweet cherry cedar notes, which continue to have some richness to them. The coffee is still there. The dark chocolate is somewhat still there. The pepper continues to be average, as we spoke about before. On the finish, those cedar notes creep over into the finish and combine with that toasted cream, as I called it before. And there is a little lingering pepper. Not a lot, but some. So, not significant changes, but just past the midpoint, I wanted to keep you up to date as what changes were happening, and that's where we are now. So I'll be back here shortly with another update. Thank you. Well, we are here at the end, so let's wrap it up. I enjoyed this cigar a lot. The Heritage blend was a nice, full flavored Maduro. Cigar ended up medium to full bodied, as I suspected it might. The initial flavors, for the most part, were a mix of cherry and cedar, and they were quite sweet and rich, and that was very nice. A little bit of pepper, average amount, I call it 5 out of 10. The coffee notes added to it, the dark chocolate. And from about the midpoint onward, we had some leather on the front end. The finish was very good. It started out as the toasted cream with some lingering pepper, and then changed into a cedar combination, cedar and toasted cream with lingering pepper. Very nice. So I don't have really anything bad to say about the cigar. I appreciate them sending it for me to get the word out to you about this cigar and their others. And all in all, I'm giving it a score of 90. A link will be provided in the blog post to their website so that you can check out the other cigars and other sizes in this Heritage line. So there you have it, the Vegas to Santiago Heritage Torpedo gets a score of 90.